Okay. I'll open this up on stream so it can be seen. Microphone, 100% input volume. Okay. Grab that, come back over here to the Discord. Announcements. Okay, and then we will unhighlight this, paste. Okay. Maximize this here, maximize that there. Highlight this, drag this here, and drag that there. Okay. And then we'll come back over here and I'll grab my thing out of the chat. Hey, Anatux, what's up, man? Nothing, just fixing up my fucking rig. Been a nightmare, but finally getting somewhere with it after days of struggling. Okay. Workspaces seem good. Discord, Steam. Okay. And we come back over to this workspace. Terminal. Oh, fuck you. Okay. And then OBS is working. I'm being picked up. As far as I know. Check it one more time and see if this is rectified. We are at 100% input volume. And 69 output volume, which is pretty hot. Okay. Well, now we know that none of that other shit is even required. So
now we know.
For future reference, and I know of a lot of other people that struggle with that same issue. Fuck, I'm just so glad it's fixed. Now I can actually, because pop has been so good otherwise, I don't need that shit popping up constantly. Okay, here's the dealio, stream chat. I'm in the Discord call, and I'm going to be rejoining that on the phone so that I don't have to walk to the bus stop and utter silence. But when I come back, I'm going to continue streaming for probably an hour or two. Just depends. I like royally fucked up my schedule last night by taking a 4-hour nap. I was so fucking tired. But we'll cover the bases real quick. What do we have functioning? Well, we've got a stable driver that doesn't crash, and also renders all of my games, so that's an automatic plus. Our mic is fixed. We don't have to run that fucking shitty script anymore. JHN, nice to see you again, my friend. And iGPU is disabled, so no conflict of interest in terms of GPU. Stream is working, software is all working, minus GIMP's Flatpak crashing for some reason, but I just installed the system package for that, got the repo. So I believe that this should just be good. Okay. So I'm going to leave it on this beautiful Lutra screen, and then I will reconnect my headset to the computer as soon as I get back. So I will be back in about 20 minutes to the chatters. Nordic and Jared, I'm sorry, but you have to hear my annoying voice as I slowly die walking down there.
Nordic, were you gonna stream your Wayland or something? Or your Hyperland?
No, I don't think I can stream now.
Oh.
Perfecto. Oh, well. Discord seems to think I can't be heard, even though it's not true. Thank you, Tux. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Uh. Okay, so this would be. Okay, this is actually one of the first games I tested in Pop! OS around Christmas. They're gonna launch? There it goes. Just had to bring it into focus. kind of wild seeing Unity games not rubber band and Pop! OS. It's pretty nuts.
Oh, is Pop! OS on 595 or some older
Oh, fuck no.
version?
595 won't be available in 2404 or 25.10 until Ubuntu 2604 launches in a few weeks. And at which point that will be the standardized driver for NVIDIA, which means that when Pop! OS 2604 comes out, that should be the driver it auto installs. Theoretically. I have access to 590. It is in the drivers repository of Ubuntu, but I haven't installed 590, and I'm not even going to fight to try to get 595. I think it's possible because they do exist. I think like if you add a special repo, there's a way to pull it in, but it's just not super stable driver anyway. So I'm like, this doesn't make much sense. Like having to use special launch commands and shit, all that stuff that gets annoying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just using 580 OpenKernel module for now.
I saw you didn't refund my summer car.
No, I haven't. I've got like 2 weeks to do it if I decide to, but honestly, I feel like it's probably good enough that I should just try to learn it. Especially if I actually get to go to Walmart. I just replace that in like an hour and a half. I'm just glad this is working. Glad it's working well. This was my last resort, other than trying just regular Ubuntu, which of course I like Pop! way better for a multitude of reasons, but I had pretty much decided against trying Pop! again anytime recently, and then we were talking about Hyperland last night, and I remembered how much I enjoyed using Pop!, so I was like, man, it might be worth a try. And it's been flawless so far, except for the file manager crashing for some reason, but only under certain circumstances, and on first boot for some reason, or second boot, I couldn't, like pop-up menus were a little glitched out. I have to click on it more than once, but that's not happening now. It's working.
I know some people don't really like the new file manager, but to me it looks pretty nice.
If you use it as it is out of the box and don't run into any bugs, I think it's totally functional. Other than the way that it lists directories and pop-up menus is really stupid. It doesn't do it alphabetically or by file type, which gets annoying. But where it's really problematic is when you put it into the other view. Well, for instance, I'll just show you. if I change this to grid view, and maybe this was an Intel Optimus. Oh yeah, you see, when you're like trying to manage multiple files and you drag above a couple of them, sometimes it just won't grab certain files, and you can access the files from way lower down than you should be able to with some of them. So it gets really annoying trying to manage files en masse. Now, I've had installs where that wasn't the case, but generally speaking, that has been my experience. Seems to be working at the
Right.
moment, but I did disable my GPU, so that could be why.
I think the only issue I had with it last time I tried was the like I couldn't access my network drives for some reason.
Yeah, I've noticed that it doesn't really update information very well either. Like you plug in a drive, sometimes you have to close and reopen it, stuff like that. And I just knew today, I was like, I'm gonna install this. I'm gonna disable my GPU before I do that, and I'm just gonna see how it goes. Because I've been at my fucking wit's end with Arch and with Vazite on that driver. Absolutely driving me crazy. And Sam in here every night. It's just non-stop. He's like, he was having so much not fun with my misery that he said he was gonna kill himself.
By the way, can I show you the thing I was glazing the other day?
What do you mean? The Hyperland thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, disabling the iGPU fixes Unity games like entirely. They just work now. Hold on, let me finish this window real quick.
Is this shown?
I've got Desktop open. I just have to actually activate your stream.
Yeah.
Okay. And by the way, Cosmic uses like almost a gigabyte less video memory than KDE. So using Cosmic,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's like super fucking lightweight. It runs way better than KDE. I'm like having a great time with it.
Oh, that's actually pretty surprising. But anyway, like, I don't know if you can say this.
Yes.
And Jared, no,
So
were you the one who was using Sway at some point, or some? Am I thinking of someone else?
still am. Yeah, I'm on Sway.
Oh. So do you have this thing that you can like open this special workspace or your normal thing?
Are you talking about an application launcher?
No,
I
I'm
thought the
just
same
like
thing.
having
The scratch
just having,
pad.
this. Yeah, I guess it's a scratch pad technically.
You can pretty
Like
much
a
open a
special
workspace on
workspace.
top of your other workspace without switching workspaces.
Right.
No, I don't have that.
Because I was glazing this feature. I think was it last night?
Yeah, it was yesterday morning when we were talking.
All right. Like because I think it's so nice to have like when you're playing some game, and you can have all this stuff open in basically like an overlay.
Wonder if that's possible in Cosmic. I mean, I don't think I would use it since workspace switching is so smooth. Good evening, folks. Nice to see you.
I don't exactly know what you're talking about, but what I'm imagining is a floating window
Ernest,
in
welcome.
the middle of my screen that is another workspace. Is that what you're kind of describing?
It is literally
I guess
that.
kinda.
Okay.
It's
No,
just
I
you
don't
can
have that.
display a
That sounds cool.
workspace over a workspace as like an overlay, kind of.
Neat. I'm sure there's something like that can be built in Sway.
Very true, Felix. Oh yeah, what's common in window managers? So I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if you can make it look that pretty in Sway, but functionality part, surely.
But like, I don't like using, for example, when I play something on Steam, I don't like the Steam overlay. But this allows me to have like anything open in my own kind of overlay, which is nice.
Okay, so like if you're playing a game, you can open that overlay workspace to run a browser or volume controls or something.
Yeah, like I like to have Discord in this and a browser.
Yeah, that seems handy.
Something like that, Felix. Somebody definitely not doing too hot in there. I could see that being really useful on a single display for sure.
Yeah, I'm on a single display, so.
I'm so glad I'm back on a second screen now.
Yeah, I like my monitor setup. I don't know if you happen to see what I put in the Discord and like ricing stuffs, but I put my whole setup.
I commented
Oh,
on it
Run Cook
actually.
is in there too.
Let me see.
That's dope. Holy shit. He's running. Is that 3 graphics cards?
Yes, I don't know how good any of them are, but yes.
That's actually pretty badass.
Fuck,
Oh my
I
god,
don't
you
want my
have a
room being a space heater.
crazy fucking setup.
See, I want to do that, but I don't think I have this clearance underneath. Like for that other graphics card down at the bottom. That's what I want, but I don't think I have. I think my power supply is in the way, sadly. I want one of those like Intel graphics cards, like a B70 or whatever they call it.
It's gonna be 580, about $300, 12 gigs of
Where
VRAM.
they're pretty slim.
Well, they've got some slim ones for sure. Well, you can get a B570 10 gig, and I've seen some of those that are like tiny in terms of like thickness, really, really small.
That would be dope.
And by the way, people buy those cards just for the encoders too, because they've got AV1.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't think I have the clearance even with. What is that Dual X Sapphire? That might fit in there.
Oh, possibly.
I like the vertical monitor too. You gotta have a vertical monitor, man.
Shit.
I like vertical monitors for code, but I don't think anything else is that much better.
Reading articles and stuff. Spotify actually looks pretty good on a vertical monitor because you can like see your whole playlist queue and everything. The Spotify client does pretty well on it. Discord, I'll keep Discord over there sometimes if I'm not watching a stream, somebody stream on Discord. Yeah, if you go back a ways in there though, you'll see my triple monitor setup. I just
Yeah, I
got
saw it.
this ultra wide.
Yeah, it looks fucking nuts.
Thanks.
Oh.
By the way, how is it to game on something like this ultra wide?
I love it. Some games act a little weird because the resolution is, what is it, 5120 by something? Yeah, 5120 by 1440. In some games, sometimes even when I select 2560, it will go and take up like the whole thing. And if you have in the game, if you have POV, you want to lower that down a little bit. Other than that, it's great though. I love it. You're not really looking at the entire screen at once with the curve. It's more like for your peripherals. You're maybe focused on like the middle third of it. And then it's just nice to have like things in your peripheral.
Yeah, I bet. Racing games must look really nice on that.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of racing games, but it looks cool like when you're driving and stuff in other games.
Is there... Oh, there's your specs.
Let's see if this game is just busted. Oh, see, perfect example. Didn't open. I have to click it twice. A little odd.
It works
Okay.
really, really well with multiple monitors, but it can be difficult to get them set up because of how Wayland works. You basically have this like grid space of pixels, and you have to kind of measure out how they match up, and it takes some trial and error. And you can't have. You basically have to start from like the bottom corner because you can't have negative screen space with X-Wayland apps.
Mom, where are you? Why did you leave me?
I don't know why this wouldn't launch through Lutris, but it works here. This is cute.
Mother was there.
Yeah, wasn't there some issue with if you have one of your displays in like a negative position, then it's gonna fuck up all the apps?
Yeah, any app that uses X-Wayland will not work with a negative screen space position. So you basically have to change how it's measured. So technically my primary screen is my secondary screen. I can't remember. It took a lot of trial and error to get them all set up right and measured out and everything, but it works good once you get it set up. You can make it work with any monitor like setup and layout. It's will just depend on, like, you just have to change the way you think about where 0 is.
Oh, it's the game, folks. Oh, this
stream
game is
right now,
weird.
Are you just looking at the Heroic Games launcher?
No, it broke.
Damn it.
It seems like certain things fuck up OBS.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that, Chad. I had no idea. Linux is complicated. I'd have to disagree with you there, buddy, but I respect your opinion. This game is cute and all, but I don't know if it's making too much sense. So, like, I'm pressing E, but nothing's actually happening. I like this kind of weird perspective. Oh, input 2.
Wait, so it looks like this on the game.
Eh?
Yeah, I agree.
Looks so weird. Weird and interesting.
Yeah, I love it. I love the aspect ratios. Kind of like weird. It's like pseudo, like 2.5D, but with like realistic backdrops. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
It'd be nice if the screen
Okay.
would just
Where are you?
follow my
Mom?
character.
Everything except for the characters art is like realistic, so. Huh. Your eyes just kind of naturally drawn to the dude because he looks so out of place.
Yeah. I'm like a lost child, apparently. It broke that time when I added the game. Wonder if it's like some animation or something that like triggers it to freeze. Yeah, I'm not sure. I never really have that issue, Felix, but seems like I'm having it now. So if it ever just stops working for some reason, chat, feel free to let me know.
Coming to you, Mom.
Okay, wait. See why hearing that fucking sound now with no game would be fucking weird. Because it's just happening constantly. Yeah, no, I think this game looks awesome. Yeah, well, I appreciate you pointing it out, because I was like, it's the game? Didn't even think that it would be broken. I switch to the other workspace and I see the heroic add game button.
Mom, I found you. I have to
The
die
fuck?
again to find you. My stomach hurts.
Anyway, Warrior, yeah, just
so
use Luchas for classic games.
long.
Simplifies the process. I actually installed Warcraft 3 earlier and the expansion for it in like 5 minutes. Didn't have to do anything but click a couple buttons. Boiled oil. Oh, wait, we're first person now. Interesting. The fuck? Was that it? No, it was so good. Damn, that was good. Is that it though? Damn. I'm disappointed. Like, was it? Damn, that was good. Okay. Okay. Let's try some like actual video games. No offense to my itch.io fans.
Mm.
Um. Oh, Elden Ring is almost done. It's got 7 minutes. I think I'll test that next. Because that is one of the games I've been having a lot of issues with on the 595 driver. And I can't wait for Pop OS 2604. Planet Crafter 2 also just got a big update. Looks pretty cool. We can chill in Astroneer for a minute or something while we wait. Or maybe fucking... I got an idea. Dark Souls Remastered really fucking hates me. What did you say the keybind for full screen was? Was it Windows something?
Yeah, Super F.
Oh, that opens fucking files. What? Okay.
Oh shit! I've got see. I went in there to the settings and changed all mine. Oh, for
Oh,
maximize, unmaximize is Super M,
okay.
but that's not the same as full screen.
All right, 6.
Drugs, rock and roll.
I just love playing as women. Makes my pee-pee hard. Make her very tiny. Commoner, yeah, she's ugly as fuck. Let's give her some terrible fucking hair. Oh, fuck, that's disgusting. Alright. We'll see the first Souls game, and we'll see the last one. The last good one. Alright, time to go fucking naked. Oh, it's F in this game. I'm used to using R. Little cool detail here. What's going on, Big May? Fucking camera gets turned when you move. It's fucking annoying. I gotta say, what was the game Linus played that broke in Pop? I kind of want to test it. Was it Left 4 Dead 2?
Linus broke Pop just by installing Steam.
No, he did it again.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I haven't seen the newest video then.
Well,
I
it's
knew he
dog
was
shit.
doing it. Oh yeah, he couldn't play Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It made me so
I'm
mad because I don't even
convinced
think he forced
actually just
Proton.
like an idiot when it comes to software.
Yes,
Like he knows his
dude.
shit about hardware, but he's a fucking moron.
Bro, I fucking when I watched it, I was like I was like reacting to it while watching it on in a background, and I was like,
then his-
I bet he didn't even force Proton because like the Valve games have some issues on their native Linux ports, but anybody that uses Linux would fucking know that.
Yeah. He thinks like going in there and selecting a Proton version out of the menu is like unreasonable for most games.
Yeah, it's almost like Valve forces that on now for all games that aren't native, usually for a good reason. And that game is one of those reasons. Like, it just doesn't. I don't remember what GPU.
It's not really an unreasonable thing to check ProtonDB and change one menu setting within Steam. Like that, I don't view that as a
Yep.
really unreasonable requirement.
Oh, I feel like it is a must. If you're going to game in Linux, it doesn't matter what launcher you're on, whether that's Lutris or Heroic or Steam. ProtonDB is going to be your best friend no matter what. I have all of my games categorized by Proton versions based on user reports. Like, it doesn't take long to do.
Oh
And
yeah,
once
you
you
just
know,
set
it just
it up
works.
and you click, like you select your hardware and your operating system, and you clicked apply global, and then you just immediately like know what you need to be using.
Honestly, I don't even go that far. I just sort by NVIDIA.
Oh yeah. Well, you can just hit apply across entire site or whatever, and it even keeps it in a cookie for you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know that you can, like, modify those settings and filter even more. But I actually, since I'm, like, the tester,
Yeah.
I don't want the bias of my OS. I know the most important thing is the GPU. So if
Yep.
it works in Bazite for somebody and I can prove that it works in Pop or a different distro, that's kind of why I do that.
Well, and then sometimes, like, I have Debian, but, like, how many people are just using base Debian? So then sometimes I look at the
Yes.
Ubuntu and Pop reports and shit.
Exactly. Well, and the thing is, if it's a popular distro, your experience is probably going to be consistent no matter which one you're in. If it works in Arch, it'll probably work in Ubuntu. If it works in Ubuntu, it'll most likely work in Debian, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely there's some differences in terms of, like, a lot of NVIDIA GPU systems just have to have Proton Glorious Eggroll to work at all, or they run like shit on standard Proton.
The only
That's
game
one of
that
those.
I've had difficulty getting to run good in Linux is Arknight's Infield, because it's, of course, it's not a native Steam game, and I had to use DW Proton, which is specifically made for like anime games and stuff.
I have never
And
used
then-
that, but I've seen it in Proton Plus.
Yeah, it works great for that game, and I had to manually tell it to use NT-Sync, and then after that it just works perfectly.
Yep, that
And
is
then
one
I
thing
played
I
that
like
game
about
for, like,
Bazite.
3 or
Auto
4
forces it.
3 or 4 days.
Oh, I believe it. NT-Sync is becoming the standard with the new Proton versions, so it's going to be awesome. It's really fucking good. Okay, here we go. Jobka, I don't know why the fuck your name is that, but it's nice to see you, buddy. No viewers, my beloved.
Dum top.
Yeah, you think you're gay for me then. Watch this shit. I'm gonna destroy
Dude,
this
you
guy's
just
ass
wait.
with my cock. Wow, is that right? Would you fucking attack me, bitch? DS fix, you probably have to pass through an argument in the Steam launch options to get it to even work properly. I don't remember if DS fix has the dinput 8.dll, but if it does, then you definitely need to pass through a launch argument to get Proton to use it. So if that's part of the mod, let me know and then I'll send you the command. Well, there you go. You go to Dark Souls 1 player. Are you like making a popping sound? Am I like crazy?
Me? Oh, that it might be Discord picking that up from the game.
Sounds like I can't fucking explain it. Like you put your finger in the side of your mouth and pull it out, and it makes that pop.
Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what the sound effect is. Let me
Okay.
go over here.
I just wanted to make
you just heard-
sure. I thought you were just like doing that sound.
No, sorry. It's
No,
the
you're good, man.
game. It happens. It's the item plop sound. You pick up an item, it goes.
Hell yeah. Proton DB, Elden Ring. Now I have to pass through.
That's funny. It does pick that up.
Oh yeah. Wine CPU topology. 16 cores. Control C. Go back down. M-I-C-K-E-Y.
That must be so annoying. I'm sorry.
No, it's like really
No,
quiet, but I
dang.
do like I hear it just enough that I
You
was
made
like,
it self-conscious. It crashed again.
oh god.
God damn it.
Oh, that's fucking awful, Felix. I had a similar experience like that once with a bunny rabbit, man. I am so sorry to hear that. That is fucking terrible. Oh man. Oh, I know exactly what you're feeling right now. My wife had a bunny, and it got out of its crate when we were at the pool one day, and it got eaten by one of our dogs. And we came home, and for like 30 minutes, didn't even know anything was wrong. Didn't think about it. We just assumed that they were fine because she had them in a container. No, anytime, Felix. Trust me, I get it. My story. I'm gonna try to get through without being graphic, but pretty much we start looking for the rabbits because she had two, and we found one hiding behind this thing. So it seeked shelter and found it. And then we're looking everywhere. We can't find this little black rabbit. It was tiny little black. It was mostly fur, like really small, like the size of my fist. And we start looking, and we had walked past its paw like 20 times looking for it, and we just thought that it was like lint in the floor, and it wasn't. And my wife said that better not be its fucking paw or its foot. And I finally clicked. I was like, holy shit, that's a fucking rabbit foot. And needless to say, it was my responsibility, so she didn't have to experience that. I had to find every piece of it and clean it and dispose of it. And it was fucking horrific. She was so upset. And then it traumatized her other rabbit, who was such a sweet little girl rabbit. And she passed away about 2 months later, just in her cage. She was doing good, and she just laid down and never woke back up. That's the third rabbit I've had die on me. Because I really like bunnies for some reason. Like I'm not an animal guy, but I really like rabbits. Like the house. Oh yeah, I turned shader caching off for testing purposes, by the way. So we're going to be noticing a lot of slowdown in certain games. So far, performance has been pretty much on par with the 595 driver, though. So I got to give it credit for that. 96 degrees Celsius on the hottest core. Holy shit. No, she definitely was, man. I mean, how could you ever unsee your little rabbit friend being just totally torn apart? Look at this shit. This is why I shader cache beforehand, chat. So any retards in my chat ever want to say that it's a fucking waste, they're retarded. Aw, man, that's terrible, dude. Ugh. The rabbits are so innocent and sweet. They don't have much sentience, but they have enough that, like, they can develop a connection with you and stuff. Dude, you guys see how much my CPU's downclocking right now? Holy shit. 1.8 gigahertz? Oh, I'm not, like I said, I'm not an animal person. But, like, the type of animals that I like are usually the totally defenseless ones. Those are the ones that I connect with the most. So, like, bunnies, and I'm trying to think of some other animals that I've had. Like, we had some guinea pigs once that my wife gave away. And I fucking adored them. They would just sit in their cage and run around with each other, and they'd make like this purring sound, like they sounded like cats. And it filled the silence down here. When you're a dad and
I
all
like
you
the
hear is
one
your kids making noise,
totally
you know, it's nice to have
defenseless
something
ones.
else. You're like, what?
I like the animals that eat the totally defenseless ones.
Yeah, fuck that. At that rate, just give me humans. Fuck.
May
Well,
as well have a
actually,
fucking human.
yeah, I was about to say, we are the ones eating the animals.
Yep, it's relatable.
But just depend. Like, honestly, them being noisy doesn't bother me. Like, you kind of learn to just live with it. But, like, specifically when they want your attention over something, and they will not let up until you give them that attention. By the way, guys, CPU shader caching in real time. This would have taken 30 seconds had I had this feature on. Just, I keep thinking about that one guy fucking telling me it's useless. Like, this game is lagging to shit right now. Oh, and guess what? It's going to do that every time I enter a new area. You know why? Because shader caching's hard. Hey, imagine if my CPU could shader cache at a faster speed with no game running, freeing up the cores to do some good work beforehand, and then making the CPU performance much better in real time. That would be a nuts feature. Like, could you guys imagine if that fucking existed? My name's Ryan, by the way. Yeah, this is without pre-caching. Let me turn on a frame rate overlay real quick so we can see just how bad it's running like shit, I can tell. 30 FPS. I can run this game at pretty much a locked 60, 80% of the time.
Speaking of animals that eat other animals, I have to take my dog outside. I'll be back in a minute.
Good thing, man. Dude, I didn't realize shader pre-caching made it this much of a difference. This is a huge difference. By the way, 28 thread CPU. I've got 8 core 16 thread performance cores and 12 efficiency cores. So I've got a powerful CPU. And like, I always have shader caching on because I just always told myself it's worth it. And I think that's true. It's definitely worth it. Like, look at this shit. And since it's rendering the game too, it's basically Fossilized Replay can use every core efficiently and run more processes to do it more quickly. Whereas when the game is running, that's eating up CPU cycles. Like, my computer just froze. That's how bad it is.
And I think that's been the case for NVIDIA for a long time. Like, you kind of have to have pre-caching on.
So I definitely regret not having it on. Now, to be fair, I am on 580 Open Kernel Module, and I've not tested the game on that. I'm going to close it and relaunch it, and we should know pretty much instantly if this is actually what's happening. I'm like 99% certain, although I did assume with that many threads that it probably would have finished by now. Even in the menu, it's lagging. So this is why. Oh, I'm retarded. Okay, I am downloading games in the background right now. So maybe the Shadow Cache finished like 5 minutes ago. And I was downloading God of War 2018, which is a highly compressed game that really uses a lot of CPU cycles. Okay, let's try again. Sorry, chat. Bad testing on my part. Dip, 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 dip. Well, I found out yesterday, Nordic, by the way, that the jerky transmission is very common with my car. Found out some other things too that upset me. Like, they had multiple recalls when they released. So the transmission can fail in them, or they're jerky. They can overheat. The brakes are poorly designed, so they often wear out quickly. Apparently, the car consumes more oil than it should because of some defect. Whole bunch of shit. Is this? Did I break it by tabbing out? Probably. Yeah,
You know
we're
what?
getting.
That reminded me of a joke I found pretty funny, which is that it's a picture of Abe Simpson from The Simpsons. And he's saying that back in my day, blowing a tranny used to be an automotive issue.
Okay. By the way, chat, we are getting new internet today. I think it's going to be quite the upgrade. I'm not sure. But if so, I'm going to be streaming at even higher bit rate. Right now I'm at 3,000, but I'll push it up to like 10. Okay. God of War was really using all of my CPU. That's nuts. Alright, wish me luck. Yeah, see that shit right there. That's what shader cache stutter looks like. Like that freeze.
How about you over here and kiss me in my hot mouth? I'm feeling romantical.
Oh. Okay. That seems to be good. Actually working properly, which is good. I'm confused. Did he say something? Were you able to understand it? And what was it? Okay, that's a soundbite, I'm assuming. It's not. Alright, well, I'll see you, buddy. Yeah, just fucking. That was good. Yeah, see? Elden Ring is super VRAM efficient, I've noticed. Really like that about it. Crazy to think that, oh, this might not be a game that I can tab in and out of in the menu, at least. It breaks. Okay, it works. That's the most important thing. That's all I was worried about. It's not a voice mod. I mean, Squeeze. I'd love to have you on the call, but I don't know what the fuck that was. Come over here, kiss me in my hot mouth. The fuck?
See, I told you, you pull all these fucking gay dudes for some reason.
I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why. Don't know why. I don't know why they like me.
What are we talking about?
Oh, Squeeze from the chat joined the voice call. and I couldn't understand what the fuck he said. He said it wasn't a voice mod, but it's something about come on over here and kiss me on my hot mouth, so I just kicked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, something about being romantical.
Yeah.
Romantic.
Yo, I'm married, you know. Shit, I don't need no temptation in this life.
Can't believe I missed that, man.
I just
Would've
couldn't even
gotten me all
understand it at
worked up.
first. It was like, what is that? And then I knew it wasn't something bad because I asked Nordic, "Did you hear him?" Yeah. I'm like, "Do you know what he said?" I think so. Like he wouldn't just fucking say it. I was like, okay, must be.
I don't want to repeat that case. It's so you know.
Uh,
I bought an HDMI capture card for like $25. Not a capture card, but like a like a little HDMI capture splitter thing.
yeah, I've got a called the USB 3 HDMI video capture, like black,
Yeah.
really
Is
good.
it Ugreen? This
Um,
one's Ugreen.
no, I don't think so. I remember seeing those when I was looking though. This was
Cool.
actually bought from Mina in the chat, who subbed to me for
Oh.
3 weeks and then disappeared off the face of the earth. One of the cooler chatters. Yes, I've never had a single
that
viewer.
was
Matter of
cool.
fact, no views, no impressions. Like YouTube fucking hates me. Okay, one thing that I'm annoyed with right now, with this computer, the UEFI, is I think it's glitched out. My battery's supposed to be at 70% and charging back up to 80. I have that on, like a way to protect your battery from burning out. And yet it still is hopping back up. And this is like a limitation on the hardware from boot. So operating system shouldn't matter. It did it when I was in Windows also. I just don't fucking know why, but I'd really love it if it came back on. Also, let's take a look at what Cosmic is consuming. I have Steam, Desktop, OBS, web browser, multiple tabs, stream chat, all of that open. And Cosmic is even lighter on memory than Arch. Generally speaking, I'll have about 8 gigabytes being used, and then like 4 or 5 gigabytes in swap. So using less system memory. I don't see any memory leaks like before, so that's good.
It's actually utilizing swap. That's nice.
Oh yeah, Pop has a great swap setup. It'll match your, well, maybe not. It gives me 16 gig ZRAM configuration and then a 4 gigabyte swap file. So the swap file is secondary.
Okay,
Well,
so that's both of those combined then.
yeah, it utilizes both. So 20 gigs of swap. I guess the swap file is encrypted too, I think. So I don't know if it swaps different things to the certain things, but it's more than enough memory. It makes 16 gigs of RAM totally usable. Now, 2.6 gigabytes of video memory being used. That means Elden Ring was only using 2 gigs. Now that is a little concerningly high, but it could be that I just have that much
You're
stuff open.
streaming.
Yeah, Cosmic Comp. No, streaming only uses like 100 megabytes.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, Cosmic Comp has a memory leak issue. One of my only concerns with Pop. That before, since I didn't have much VRAM, would fill up my system memory, but it also can fill up your VRAM. So I need to keep an eye on that process. Hopefully it doesn't.
OBS is using 400 megabytes, it says, and then Desktop is 160.
Yeah, well, OBS is actively always being displayed as a preview window, so I'm not surprised. Cosmic panel,
you-
only 29. 5. 59. Holy shit, it's hard to see on this tiny ass fucking screen. Cosmic terminal, 70. Honestly, not too bad. Cosmic, not too bad at all. All that GUI, bro, I don't even have it open. What? Like, not open at all.
Can you zoom in on this?
You want me to zoom in on the terminal? I don't know if that will work here. That is not doing anything. I don't know if Cosmic's terminal allows you to zoom in the same way other ones do.
I think it should with control shift plus.
I always use mouse wheel. That also does nothing. Yep. Not doing nothing. Try closing and reopening it. Oh, fuck you.
Also, using workspaces for games is kind of nice because it kind of fixes the issue of like some games break if you tab out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, but it also, for certain games that have like not good window properties, will fuck them up. But generally speaking, it's way easier to tab out of games in Cosmic. Yeah, it's working. I'm surprised that this driver is performing as well as it is. I kind of thought with all the fixes that they've been implementing for my series of cards that I would see some super increase. I still need to test RA9. I'd like to do that before I go to bed. That's one of the games that I actually give a fuck about working. So I got that downloading.
You could also show Linus how to play Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah, I need to do that. I'm going to install it with no Proton version. See if it works for me. And if not, and it does what it did to him, then I
If
should
it
know.
works, he's just gonna go, well, I'm cursed, so. Be like, no, you just need to fucking read.
I need to go back and fucking rewatch the video to see. I don't think he forced Proton. I remember that being my criticism, was that he didn't turn Proton on, but
He didn't do anything.
I actually didn't really fucking. I thought the video was
He
dog
was
shit.
also
Didn't
doing
watch it.
it at a giant ass LAN party.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing that
I
fucking.
mean, a lot of it's for content. He's doing it for content, which is fair enough, I guess. But you know,
Well, he's actually using it on one of his machines. I forget what he switched to. Might be Bazite. Well, he's talking Linux up right now. A lot of positive stuff. Talking like this video on my home feed right now.
Oh, really?
Windows is actually pushing gamers to Linux from the WAN show. I made a video on Wine 11 and how it's going to change Linux gaming. Oh, Phelps, I never looked at your channel, man. It's pretty cool.
By the way, Jared, do you use like Waybar or something on Sway?
I use something like that. I mean, I forgot. It's been so long that I set it up. I just kind of Let me go into my. Let me check here.
EPSXC was so good.
Yes, Waybar. I am using Waybar.
I subbed to you, Felix. I'm gonna leave a comment on this video, the crash one specifically, because
I have a tiny little bash script that I wrote that it's just kill and then start Waybar with the custom config. Because when you're going to like set everything up and you like refresh the
there we go.
window manager, it doesn't kill it for you. So when I was messing with it and refreshing the window manager a lot, it would like stack like 3 or 4 Waybars.
Yeah.
So I just have it just kills it and then restarts it. Kills it, waits 2-3 seconds, restarts it.
Left 4 Dead 2 is almost finished. Can't wait to see how this works.
I've been thinking about switching back to Hyperland for at least a little while. But I just don't have all my stuff anymore, so I have to set everything up again.
Hyperland's cool. I mean, I'm fascinated by it and like the animations and how customizable it is and making everything look so pretty. But for me, it's like function over form, right? So like Sway, it's just easier to set up and it just works. Just kind
Damn,
of
great
does
thumbnails
what I
too,
need.
Felix. Holy shit. Like the Zelda ones.
Titus,
Yeah, I mean,
what do you need? You have been fed. You've been outside.
Very nice work,
You're
man.
just needing attention. You're being needy.
I'm not really super opinionated on any of the like tiling window managers. I just use what, you know,
Yeah.
what I'm used to.
Come on, Left 4 Dead.
I'm opinionated about window managers versus desktop environments, but I also get that like not everybody wants their computer to work in that specific way. I don't understand why not, but I understand then.
All right.
Why I love Cosmic so much. Feels like a really good balance between the two.
Yeah, Cosmic kind of is the best of both worlds. Even though
Crazy to
you're
think
not using
too.
tiling window mode.
Yeah, I prefer my apps to not get squished up.
You
But
just
it
like
might be
them
because I'm
floating
gay.
everywhere. Dude, the last time I used like a non-tiling desktop environment, I was like, this is total anarchy. They're just floating all over the place. What the hell? Shit's behind other shit.
Well, see, that doesn't. I just don't run into that issue because I open a window and I put it on a workspace and I never
Yeah.
really think about it.
The workspaces are your window manager, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, 24 FPS. That better be for a reason.
You better have a good damn reason for this, Valve.
My thing is that I usually have so many different windows open. It's kind of nice to have all them like automatically tile and
Yep.
spread
Side by
into
side windows,
workspaces.
workflow. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Did you set anything? Did you do anything to get it working?
No, I literally just clicked install and it downloaded Steam Linux Runtime, which is how I know it's not running with Proton.
Yep. Yeah.
Haven't actually loaded in yet, so maybe it'll break. Working way better than when I played it on my 1660 rig back in the day.
And I've been using the native version without any issues.
That chopper's heading to the mall across town. I trust you. You look like a man who knows his donuts.
We ain't got time for this, people. Grab a weapon and let's get to this
Aw.
mall.
I think Valve's native Linux games just work.
They never did for me, but this one is working right now.
I think the only one was Portal 2.
See, that's one I
little
didn't have
stutter
issues
you
with.
had right there as you entered the hallway. I'm pretty certain that's exactly where he said it would crash.
Cedar never told him
Interesting.
that it was this bad.
Maybe he didn't have his NVIDIA driver installed right. I mean, I wouldn't be
Wouldn't
surprised.
surprise me.
Hey, we gotta find the stairs.
We gotta get around this fight.
I bet you he didn't even do a system update after he installed the operating system.
I would assume
Because
probably
that
not.
is stupid easy, yeah.
Holy shit. Can't see.
I mean, Linus seems to have some kind of magical ability to make even the most basic things break. For some reason.
That's his gift, is to break the most simplest of shit. That's awesome.
I'm gonna reload. Stop that shit. Hey, look out! Pop!
And this is V-Sync to my 165 hertz, so running good. Stutters are annoying, but not uncommon for games from this era. Oh yeah, I need to do something real quick. There we go. Went ahead and took out the trash.
Out here on the ledge. Reloading.
Preemptively.
I don't know shit about this game, and I've never really liked it. Other than when I play it with my friends, but seems to be a cheeky good time. Oh,
Yeah, what is
Oh.
there not to like?
well, I mean, it's just kind of you're just brain dead. I don't really care for the shooting mechanics, and the characters are at least interesting, and the maps are pretty cool, but the entire reason I would play it with somebody is to, like, coordinate, play it on the hardest difficulty. It did hard freeze for a second
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, I mean, it is an early 2000s
Oh.
zombie shooter, so it's just kind of what you get.
Well, I mean, just how preferences are. Some people fucking love it,
Yeah.
and it works for
I
them.
agree. It's good. It's fun to
Oh.
play with friends. and just-
One of those charging.
Kill this dude.
I ain't never killed nothing before.
No, I'm running it, the native Linux port, Mui.
Oh, the wank monster got me.
Somebody would wank me. Hey, babe. You didn't say anything.
Back down the stairs.
Am I going the wrong way? Am I doing something wrong here? The audio's a little buggy. I noticed the fire sounds like really weird. I don't know if that's just how it is, but oh shit.
I think you're supposed to go down and there's an elevator somewhere. I think.
If I could find an SMG, I'd be a happy camper.
gonna be some guns when you get there. There's the elevator.
Reloading.
I've not played this in so many years, and we usually only play custom maps.
Push the button. So, pleased to meet you. You can call me Coach. What's your name?
Alice, pleased to meet you.
Hey, name's Rochelle. You?
Name's Nick. I'm gonna get out of this piece of shit city if it kills me.
Yeah, it's working pretty well, Mimi.
For a little while longer at least, okay, Nick?
Uh-oh.
Get ready.
Oh, that's not good. So the only time I multi-stream, which was a waste of time anyway, because Twitch is nothing but bots, I just used the restream thingy. Now, while I'm not a big fan of this game, I do understand why people like it. I mean, it's like God of War. If you play that game to fucking kill shit. That's all I get with Sentiment. Yeah, it's called Restream.io. You can stream to 2 platforms. It basically just takes your, I think I would stream to Twitch, and then it would restream it to YouTube. It's like you can pay for a better version of it that works better. As the biggest downside was that YouTube stream latency went up quite a bit. But I don't know, there's not much benefit for me.
Bot advertising some border kills in Twitch too.
You can also just use GPU screen recorder and stream to Twitch via that. And use the encoder twice. That's what I used to do. Okay, let's disable VSync. And then I'm going to turn Proton on. See if there's any difference. Oh, well. Got to say.
Hope the hell I'm doing this right.
So, 280 to 290. I don't. Can I load back into this mission if I quit? Like to this point?
I think you can select the chapter when you start a new game.
You'll be letting your teammates down. Yeah, in this video game.
Yeah.
I'm honestly
Letting
not
these
sure,
bots
Phillips.
down.
GPU screen recorder is supposed to be like the NVIDIA GeForce stuff. What it's supposed to mimic. I do like how when I make it full screen, it automatically maximizes it sometimes. It's really nice. I might just have to replay to that point. Yeah, GPU screen recorder is cool,
I
and at the
can-
time, it was the only thing like it.
You can select the chapter.
I'm currently in a loading screen. I think it'd be cool if this had a performance impact in the negative direction.
serious, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Save the pissing contest for later, guys.
Hello? Anybody else know this building's on fire?
Dollars to donut.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna stutter less.
Across town.
I trust you.
This is Proton GE, which tends to work best with NVIDIA cards.
Gotta find some stairs.
Oscar, welcome.
Hey, look out!
Hey, the fire's spreading.
Die, bitch. Specs, I have an Intel Core i7-14700HX, RTX 5060 8GB, 16 gigs DDR5, 1TB NVMe boot drive, and a 2TB external USB-C and SSD. 165 Hz, 2560 by 1600 OLED screen on the laptop, and then I've got an external 1080p monitor connected. iGPU is disabled, so just running on the NVIDIA card.
Thank Jesus. This one's still
Hey,
on.
can you guys get up in here?
Walking down 30 flights of stairs.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Felix. Is that on Steam or something else? Where do I find it? I've heard of Phantasy Star Online. It seems cool.
Reloading. Damn it. Just wash this.
Y'all bitches get on this motherfucking elevator.
Shit. This some sort of nightmare? Goddamn zombie apocalypse and shit.
I like the little trail behind that, kinda.
What the hell are we gonna do?
Oh,
Settle down, son.
whoops.
You're gonna be okay. What's your name?
Ellis. My name's Ellis.
There we go. Most people
Yes,
call me
sir.
Coach.
Just remind me.
You're gonna be okay. Just gotta
If
keep
it's
your
not
head.
super big, I'll definitely install it.
My name's Rochelle. You?
Nick. That's all you need to know.
I think it might actually be running a little bit worse on Proton.
I bet there's gonna be some waiting for us out there.
Feels like it should be higher, but I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can make some space for it. It is stuttering less, I'll say that.
Reloading. Come on, y'all. This way. Reload.
Can you fucking die?
All these Source 1 games, because they're not really too well multiplayer. So.
I just remember back in the day on my desktop, I got like fucking so many FPS. Yeah, that is
Get your asses in here.
quite a bit less FPS. If it stabilizes, but that's quite a bit lower.
$200 frames per second. Unplayable.
No, what's unplayable is that Proton performs worse. By 40 whole frames. Yeah, literal. Oh, no.
I can't believe
Going up a little bit.
Savannah.
Still quite a bit less, though. More than I was considering being even possible.
Are you from here? Look at you. That is so depressing.
I wonder how big of
Mister,
a difference
I don't think I
NTC
like your
would
attitude.
make.
Call 911. I hurt his feelings.
You wonder how big of a difference what?
Being an asshole may have worked before,
NT-Sync.
but you can change that tune now if you
Oh,
want.
that's a good question. This seems like a game that would take advantage of that.
Let's go find that mall.
Yeah, I would definitely probably play the native Linux port for this. I gotta download Valheim and see how that runs. You drop dead.
Wait,
I'm
did you
also
not
bad
have
at
it
games like
downloaded?
this. Well, you remember I installed Pop OS.
Oh yes.
Reloading. I'm a reload. Heads up. Hey, I'm
I think
reloading.
these guys are fireproof.
Damn, melted him. Murked ya.
Bridge to the mall's blocked. We gotta find another way.
It's pretty crazy how good dismemberment looks in this game from like 2007.
I love games with good dismemberment effects. If a game can pull that off, then it's a game
I
worth
guess
playing.
I'll take this here machine gun.
Resident Evil 7 really brought that back in full force. And then Dead Island 2 was like,
Stay with
hold
me.
my beer.
That mall's just
It's a
up
shame that
ahead.
game fucking sucks.
Holy shit, what's that?
I haven't played the second, but the first.
Second one is really not a good game. It's fun, I would say, but pretty meh.
No idea, but I don't think it's friendly.
Also in the newer Doom games, dismemberment looks pretty good.
That was some epic shit.
I wish Doom the Dark Ages was 1 smaller and 2 a good game, because I might install it and see how it runs. I was able to get like 45 FPS on my RX 7600 when that game came out. And I had to install a distro with Beta Mesa drivers just to get it to work.
Reloading.
Or Mesa Git, I should say.
Oh, what the heck is that?
I used to watch somebody speedrun this game. I can't remember who. Yeah, give me the fucking AK.
We can jump down onto this truck.
Oh. Kill this fucking guy. Oh. Maybe Linus had a point. Maybe Linus turned
What happened?
Proton on and that's what broke it. Yeah, it fucking
Damn.
crashed. Okay. I'm turning Proton back off. I'll leave that installed, but once again, downloading shit in the background, so maybe I would have gotten 500 FPS there. Oh, that's funny as fuck. What it? Playing the fucking soundbite over and over and over again. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Donkey hide?
Too bad the multiplayer in Doom 2016 is kind of dead.
Yeah, it's a shame because I really liked it. Doom Eternal's multiplayer was fucking goated. And I was super busted at it. If you use the super shotgun plus the ballista, like you were unstoppable. You'd shoot with a shotgun, pull out the ballista, switch back, pull out the ballista. It did so much damage that nobody could do anything.
I don't think I've ever tried the multiplayer in Doom Eternal.
It was, in my opinion, well, Doom 2016's multiplayer was more like a typical arena shooter. Doom Eternals was more like you and just a couple other people going head to head, and like you could transform into the monster, or like you would be the Slayer and they would be the monsters in the mode that I played.
I think that was also in Doom 2016.
I don't remember that, but possible. Resident Evil Requiem is almost done. Fingers crossed it works, because if so, I will be. Pop OS will officially just be delivering a better experience than what I could have imagined. Now, if
Give it a
I could
week.
only fucking get rid of that one thing, the fucking context menu bug that's annoying.
What's the context menu bug?
I'm trying to find a good. Well, it happened earlier. I'm trying to find a good example of what I mean. Um, Pretty much like in the instance of Lutris there, when there's a pop-up in or like a button you can press in an app to access your files, to add a directory or to add an exe, it won't open. I have to wait a second and then click it again, or I have to double click it to get it to open. Which I thought maybe that was carrying over from this. Single click to open. Honestly, that might be. That'd actually be useful. Maybe that'll fix it. I haven't tried this either. I need to. I mean, Lutris is clearly working, but shut up, you dumb bitch. Fucking retard. Dr. John. No, like right here. Perfect example. Wouldn't open. Had to click it again. So more of just a minor. It really only was an issue in the initial setup. And that's because you're clicking a lot of buttons like that. I need to fucking install this too. Just in case the internet is dog shit today, I really want to have everything I could ever possibly conceivably need downloaded. And one annoyance about Cosmic is like, if I've got two windows open on a workspace, I will be on the right window, I'll press Windows left to go to the next window, and then I'll try to press left again to go to the other workspace. And it will put me in the other workspace, but it'll switch the workspace on my other screen down one. Very strange. I think that's enough for that screen. Yeah, I've got 3 pinned workspaces, and then I've got. I don't think I need this many. That's probably perfect. I'm glad the bug in Catchy's not present here, because in Catchy, Lutris would constantly reset my GPU to fucking the wrong one. But I guess it makes sense that's not happening because I don't have 2 GPUs enabled. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, that might be exactly what's working with this, or working against it. I don't need to enable just the NVIDIA card because it's already the only card. RA9's almost done. That's going to be interesting. I really hope it works. Really, really do. I'm going to be one sad goose. Doesn't. Or if it runs like shit, which would suck. Like right there. Why the fuck did you do that, bitch? Why are you switching workspaces? Fucking bag. Come on. All right. Fingers crossed.
By the way, how bad is the memory leak in the shell?
Oh, I haven't checked it again yet, but I will do that. And this did launch. So all I need to do is load in and make sure it's not doing anything weird. By the way, with the Intel iGPU on, this game would not work in Pop! OS at all. Oh, well. Instantly crashed. Why does it keep highlighting the wrong window?
On the stream you're showing heroic.
Okay, so it breaks specifically when I add a game to heroic, it breaks my capture.
That's really weird.
Yeah, and RA9 crashes in the intro load. Might be a way to fix that though. It didn't even launch before. I've had other RE games do this in the past. For some reason with like these loading. Oh, well, skipping through those fixed it. Or maybe it just breaks it all tabbing. And I love these little pretzels. Fine. Don't crash. Yeah, Cosmic Comp is using an entire gigabyte of VRAM. Could be because it's rendering this game right now. Guess we'll see.
1 gig of VRAM.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, Asmongold reacted to the Meat Canyon video. Hell yeah.
Do I want to know what that is?
It's a great video.
I guess it depends on the video. Like, is it the one you showed me?
Yes.
Oh no.
You fucking hated that video.
It's a little bit too weird and creepy for me, at least.
Bro, it's it.
I mean, it's weird and creepy in the same way as, you know, that furry stuff is weird and creepy, in my opinion.
Hard for me to take it seriously in that kind of way when Discord mod is wearing a Darth Vader suit.
Resident Evil.
You doing good there, Resident Evil? Uh, very strange. Try it again.
I hope it works.
Wait
That's
a second.
exactly what you were like. That's the whole reason you went to Pop, right? The 580,
Mm,
585 drivers, whatever.
it's one of the main reasons, but primarily I just had games that would continually break and not display on the new driver. So, I mean, I've got a Switch too. I can just play RE9 on there if I absolutely needed to. And, I mean, when the driver drops in the Ubuntu repos, it's supposed to happen in the next few weeks. I could just update to it. Honestly, it might be in there.
Looks like Hyperland
Nope.
has gotten way more slim.
Interesting.
Uses only 155 megabytes of RAM and around 100 megs of VRAM.
All right, let's look at ProtonDB. Distro. I mean, this dude is fucking playing it on 560. Well, you know, the first thing I should try is just switching Proton versions. We'll do Catchy Proton latest. Nope. What if it's that heap thing? Wouldn't hurt to try.
If it's what now?
I wonder if it's doing that. It's trying to do that switching thing that caused some other games to crash the other one. Any. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, folks. I usually default to GE for most things, but unsupported graphics card. What? What the fuck? Okay.
Did you
Photon
mess with your
experimental.
NVIDIA drivers?
No, I think it's. I don't think that heap thing is implemented in this driver. So me setting that as a launch command might be fucking with it. Also might launch Steam through a terminal and test it from there. Right, exit. Oh, I should have checked journal CTL. Valid. Something to do with Cosmic's compositor doesn't like it. Yeah, this seems to be it. I'll try Proton 10. That doesn't work. I'll put it back on GE and not mess with it. That way I don't get banned.
What do you mean banned?
Can't. The Nouveau games will ban you. If you switch Proton version, it takes it as a new PC, so you can only switch it 5 times a day. Yes, honey. It was just notifying you about that message my mom sent. Doing something. I heard about the Sonic racing game. Heard it was good. Yeah, it's right here. Huh? Yeah, you need to go over there. I'm about to move you and cover you up. Whoop. Ugh. Ugh. There you go, buddy. May a hush. Man, how did you guys fucking rip this bag open even more? How? Okay. I have to dump these in here. Yes, baby. I know. Trying to salvage these. Oh, they're all stale. Because they ripped the damn bag open. I mean, they're still edible, but... Yes. Yes. I don't know. It's up to you, baby. You want to go on the date? Wait. Well, you know I like buffalo. Colombo. It would depend. I can't really think of anywhere else. Hold on, buddy. I can't think of anywhere that's worth eating up there, babe. Get up, stop whining, and get some here. Here. There. There. Look. See? Look. There's some Cheetos. Mean. Oh lord. Well, I'd rather do it in Fort O, so if you want to go there, that's fine by me. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna eat. Alright. Does it work on Proton 10? Oh! No!
Ooh. Damn it.
Well, can't win them all. He wanted Cheetos. I gave them to him, and now he's upset.
Wait, is there literally no reports for this game on ProtonDB?
Oh yeah, plenty of them. It's the same thing. GL invalid value. Error generated. GTX switch timeout. That would appear to be it. Which is fixable in 595 driver by running that command in Proton. Catchy OS latest. Oh. Might be worth one more shot. Hmm? Eat your Cheetos, buddy.
I wonder if that's the reason why the compositor is using so much VRAM.
I have no idea. Yeah, if they got rid
Because
of
if I
cable
remember it right,
and everything else and literally
Sure.
just paid for the internet, it would be like $70 a month.
the GL invalid value comes from if you
Does she even know what that means?
pass a wrong value to the
Well, that's
OpenGL driver.
impossible. There might be 20 devices connected, but there's not 20 being used. First off. Secondly, all I do is fucking listen to. That doesn't even make any sense. It makes no sense. Hey, listen, I've had this conversation with her 100 fucking times. 4 gigs doesn't make any sense. Like, what do they mean? 4 gigabytes? Of what? Comcast has like a 1,000 gigabyte limit. If you don't have unlimited. I wonder if maybe specifying. Oh, because I don't think that would work. Guess I could try it. For okay, here we go. That's not it. All right. Property base. Probably not going to do anything, chat, so I apologize. I kind of thought that it would just work, but ain't going to. Don't think. But who knows? Maybe that driver will drop sooner. I mean, it's already in the 2604 repo, so it's possible. Yeah, that just totally breaks it, that launch command. Buddy, it's okay. So the Proton VK D3D heap equals 1 does nothing. And I think I unknowingly went over my limit for that. So I don't know if we're going to be getting another chance the next 24 hours. But your driver 595. I wonder if the tutorial right now that's available is to add the restricted repo. Kind of reminds me of extra repo and like Debian. So you could do that. Hey, hold on. Maybe that's already enabled. Oh, HWDB is deprecated. Use system HWDB instead. What? Oh, here we go. Oh, that did list them. Yeah, so they're not in here. Heavy. Yeah, it's a ripoff. I looked at that internet provider that you were talking about last night. It's $70 a month for a gig. Yes, and that's what's on all night. The TV is always on. That has nothing to do with me, though. That's for you guys. Restricted repo Ubuntu. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Software and updates is not pre-installed at Ubuntu 26.04. What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, you don't want your Cheetos? What's wrong? Your diaper? You seem good to me. What are you upset for? Oh, I hate it when he does that. You poop. No, you seem fine to me. Upset for it because I put the Cheetos up? Did that upset you that bad that I put the Cheetos up? All I did was put them in a container for you. It. Oh, Lord. Here. Come here. I love you. What are you upset for? Oh. Uh-huh. Why, baby? Don't worry about it. They have this thing called Starlink, too. But if anybody pays $375 a month for internet, it's a ripoff. We had unlimited data through Xfinity, and we only paid $70 a month. So it's something else. Huh? Baby, that's what it is. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying, baby. If it costs that much, it's because there's TV and there's phone. Not because of whatever else. If it's unlimited data, it don't matter. That's the whole point of having unlimited, but I know that me and you used to have it. I didn't know. If he said that, he lied. That is not the truth. I don't have it. My best guess is he might have taken it to my mom's and left it there. But you know damn good and well I don't have that damn tablet. That's retarded. Size and or effect offset out of range. Let's look this up too. You happy now? Hmm. All right. He's the buffer objects allocated data store. GL buffer subdata, GL map buffer range, and GL cleared buffer subdata. It extends beyond the bounds defined during a buffer creation. Extra dimension mismatch. Interesting. Wonder what that fucking means. Or if it had something to do with the resizing of the window. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just tripping it up. That's interesting. Always learning something with Linux. I love you. I love you. You okay? You got snotty nose. Alright, let's specify Steam Linux. Linux unclear OpenGL error. Oh. Interesting. I'm pretty sure that I have that. I don't think that that would apply. SteamVR 2.12.9 bug. I have lib32 NVIDIA utils. No, that's a different one. It says that it's a fucking SteamVR error. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, yep, Ubuntu 24 LTS specifically that this is happening. Interesting, but this is like a Steam VR thing. I don't know what it has anything to do with anything else. Repo script problem with Steam VR. Test on Ubuntu Linux with OpenGL and NVIDIA GPU. I recall this not being a problem in July 2025, presumably with an earlier version of Steam VR. I've never used Steam VR, so I don't know shit about it. Yes, baby. Yes. Okay, that's pretty much there. Oh, I can't. I'm gonna have to use the mouse for this because I don't have a hand free. Okay. Can I put you back down now, or are you gonna continue acting up? Fishy, fishy. Every time I think of this fucking shell, I think of that one scene from Deuce Bigelow. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's a fucking masterpiece. But he like fish sits for people. Such a retarded concept to watch people's fish. I know. Well, I mean, don't get too far ahead of yourself. If they're gonna start acting that way, take that $2,000 and look for something.
So, like, sometimes my parents hire a pet sitter, but they do other things than just feed the fish. They also watch the other pets. They have a lot of dogs and stuff.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot more sense. But in the movie, he literally just sits there and watches the fish. Like that's it. Like with his eyes, just watches them. But the fucking guy that he's fish sitting for, I can't believe I just said that. Again. Anyway, the guy that he fish sits for likes to go up and tap on the tank, and he'll go fishy, 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 fishy. And Deuce Bigelow, the main character, is like, he's like, I hate it when you do that. And I just imagine being that fish and dealing with that fucking annoying humans constantly bothering me. But I don't know. I don't know how smart fish really are, or what their, you know, I don't know what their
they're not
mental
very
thing is.
smart, but like if you were in the fish tank and somebody was like boom, 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 you'd probably be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Even
but
if you
like,
were a fish.
what senses do I have accessible to me? Like, I don't know. Would I just feel the water vibrate? It's like, that's where I'm like trying to figure it out because I have no fucking idea. I mean, some fish seem to be pretty smart. Oric, are you?
What was that, Nordic?
Yeah, I second that.
I think fish are brain dead.
They're brain dead. Yeah.
Let's see. Are a fish smart? Let's see what AI
It's
says.
gonna be in your Google history forever now.
Yes, fish are far more intelligent than commonly believed, possessing complex cognitive abilities that include long-term memory. Oh well, PTSD from all the people knocking on the fish tank. Problem-solving, self-awareness, and tool use.
Yeah, is that an AI saying that, or is it some expert?
This is AI quoting an expert.
AI is the expert.
Yeah,
have
AI told me about fish intelligence by scrubbing millions of lines of text on the internet, so it has to be true.
Yeah, but AI also said that you can get onto the bike in My Summer Car by pressing E or something.
Yeah, well, nobody plays that game, so can you really blame it?
It doesn't have enough data available to it.
But it knows everything about
What do you
fish.
mean, get it out of
so
that
it doesn't-
room? Where are you gonna put it? Love you, buddy. No, you can't go up there. Baby, we'll do that. I already told you that. If that's what you want to do. Maybe. But you gotta hang out with me. You can't go up there. Well, baby, I just don't know how that would. I don't know if that would work well with. No, I mean like with all the noise, you know. He's an old. I mean, never say never. I don't know. Well, I need you to help me do that thing. I've been asking you. Of you. Funny how you told me to go to bed and you're about to fucking disappear for the next 5 hours. I love you. What are you doing? Stop it. I'm not going nowhere unless there's peace around here. Baby, look, let me just 2 things. 1, I don't have his tablet, so he's straight up lied. And number 2, I sleep through the night all the time. The only thing that's constantly using the internet is videos playing. That's it. I'm just saying, that's a really retarded assumption to make. Here, buddy, you lay down. I gotta finish up what I'm doing. I'll come over here. You want Mickey Mouse? Huh? You want Mickey Mouse? Hold on, I'll put it on. You need to go night night. Well, I guess back to night night. Anyway, update. This is really retarded. So they were supposed to switch the ISP today because they spend $400 a month on internet, which is a ripoff, by the way. But it's, and they've lied about this 100 times, saying, "Oh, we have limited data." No, we don't. We have unlimited data. Now, I've had the same ISP. Okay, Xfinity is very common around here because fiber optic isn't available everywhere. That being said, they said we use 4 gigs and they use 1 or something like that. Which, if you know anything about computers, you know that's retarded. That doesn't make any sense. What is if there's only 5 gigabytes of bandwidth in the unlimited bandwidth pool that is the internet? And so they canceled. They canceled the new ISP installation. That is only $67 for gigabit speed, and it comes with a landline phone. They canceled that and are going to continue paying for this one, assumedly. And basically blaming it on us, even though the internet is unlimited and a set price. That doesn't change. That's not how it works. And she even admitted that it was unlimited. She said, Cart, welcome. Said something like, It's only unlimited because she spends $375 on it. And I had the same internet, the same speed, 100 megabyte, $70, unlimited. So let's do the math. Where's the other $300 coming from? Could it be the cable and all the fucking channels that you guys are getting and all the special shit and the extra subscriptions for streaming services and everything else that's included on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how they get you, dude. It's all the add-ons and shit.
Yeah, well, they told her that the internet's being used from somebody in the house all night, which of course it's fucking me when I'm on a fucked up schedule. But it's not just me. The TVs are playing YouTube all night, or YouTube or Disney Plus or whatever, right? It's constant. My wife watches TV on there. Fucking my kids, like I just put Mickey Mouse on. And if you know anything about streaming, that is a bandwidth hog. That shit will consume a lot of data really quickly. Just naturally, inherently, unless you're streaming like 720p or something. If you're streaming 1080p, or especially like above that, and a lot of these streaming apps like default to 4K, it will just consume shit tons of bandwidth. So I have one thing connected to the internet other than my phone, and that's my computer. That's it. We have a TV down here. That's it. Everything else in the house that is connected is like they buy my kids tablets for Christmas and stuff like that. That's all of it, man. That's like 90% of the devices connected are gifts that they've bought them. That I wouldn't even buy a tablet. I don't really like them having it, but I mean, they spent $100 on it. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So yeah, retarded, and I know there's no reason to argue with them about it. Like, I pay my rent, I do my part. I'm not gonna fucking argue about something as retarded as technicalities because I know that they think they're right, and they think that I don't know what I'm talking about, even though she needs her computer reset, she comes to me, you know? And it doesn't matter.
Aren't
Like,
they also complaining
fuck?
about new devices appearing in the like,
Yes. Yes, and guess what? There's only 20 devices listed on there. Only 20.
Right.
So my theory about Linux showing up as a new device every time I connected it was just wrong. Because there would be hundreds over the past 6 years, hundreds of random devices showing up. So she lied about that too. Go figure. Yeah, I'm fucking just what a stupid way, man. What a good opportunity. Our internet would have been so much better. Like it would have been 10 times faster, literally. And it would have only been $67 a month. And she's like, something's got to give. Like, what do you want me to do? The only thing we use is the internet, and you have unlimited data. It's like the thing that we're doing is the thing that doesn't cost more money. The internet is the cheapest part of the plan.
Yeah, and if it's unlimited, then it's gonna be fixed price either way.
Yeah, they're not gonna make any difference. And having paid for it, I know how much it costs. It's $70 a month to get Xfinity, unlimited. And that's about what it is everywhere else too, to be honest. Like, you're gonna be hard pressed to find unlimited for more than about 70 or $80 max, depending on the speed and like how they install it and all that. That's it. There's literally, I have done nothing wrong. I use the internet as it has been afforded to me to do. I think I deserve it considering I'm paying rent here. It's part of the package, right? There's not a million devices connected to it. Most of the devices that are connected are shit that they bought. But it's like a real easy way for them to deflect responsibility. Like, you don't need cable. Just fucking stream your shit on Disney Plus or on YouTube TV. Save like $200, $300. How is that my responsibility? And and they said, yeah, somebody's that there's a gamer or something. That's how the
There's a
Xfinity later
gamer.
said it. Yes. You guys,
Blame the gamer.
when y'all watch me all the time, one, I've not even been streaming that much this past month because I've had so much shit going on. But secondly, let's be honest. 70% of my streams are me just doing shit in Linux and not even playing fucking video games.
Well,
Like,
they should all be irrelevant because it is unlimited
exactly.
total use of data. So they basically admitted to throttling you, which every ISP does, but they practically just admitted it, which is it's probably deep in the contract somewhere, written in some
Oh,
way,
yeah.
but still.
Yeah. Well, how do you justify spending that much and then you blame it on the people that are using the only thing that is unlimited? Like, cable is expensive as fuck. It really is. But that ain't got shit to do
Well,
with
it's
me.
all
I don't
the
even use it.
it's like you said, it's all the extra add-ons that's adding onto their bill, which is using, and the use of that is using more data, which is why the ISP's throttling.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing is it's not even throttling. They're just pissed off about the bill. Like the internet stays consistently shitty 100% of the time, even when I'm not using it. Like, Xfinity just fucking sucks. I mean, clearly they're
Yeah.
price gouging the shit out of my in-laws, but it's all by choice. They don't have to have all that. I know for a fact, bro, that unlimited 100 megabytes per second internet Xfinity is $70 max.
Yeah, if you can't have a competitor, then it is their choice that they're making, of course.
Yeah, on the competitor would have been gig. A fucking gig, bro. I was so excited. And then my son
They
lied.
called it off.
Yeah, they called it off. And then came at us for using the internet, which is part of my renting agreement. And it's unlimited. Then she said she'll do this thing when she gets in a mood where she'll start bitching about every little thing and complaining and kind of being an asshole talking shit, And she said that my son said I had his tablet that she bought him for his birthday. And I don't. I've never had it. I literally opened the box for him and he's had it ever since. So my assumption is she asked him where it was at, and he left it at my mom's, something like that. And he just lied and said that. Because I don't have any use for his tablet. I wouldn't keep it from him anyway because I didn't buy it, Like, remember what I said? I don't necessarily like them having tablets, but I kind of just have to let it happen because they spend a lot of money on them. Well, I'm also not going to take their shit from them. That's up to them to do if they ever feel the need to, because it ain't my money that's spent on that shit. I would not waste my fucking money on a tablet like that. If I wanted my kids to have an electronic like that, I'd get them like a $30 Android with no SIM card. By the way, stream chat, I'm going to go ahead and kill it, but Pop is working good, other than RA9 being busted. Hopefully that'll be rectified on the new driver coming out here in the next week or two. But I'm going to try my best to stream later. I'd really hate to use the internet too much. So I guess we'll see, but hope you guys have a wonderful day /night, and a talk. Appreciate you, bro. And until then.